Raise your hand, I will call you. Raise your hand, I will call you. Then you ask to avoid disorganized. And if you're that, ah, nobody get a question.
Yeah, I have Mr. Lingard.
I have.
Miracle. Wait. I said request, like raise your hand now, guy. Oh, Miracle, you raise your hand. All of you guys should meet. Just raise and I will call you. Then you say something. Miracle.
Okay, so this external market structure, is it just from the daily and above that we should be looking out for? Or is 4 hour also?
Okay, good question. Now, external market structure, like I do tell you guys now, I don't really have a specific time frame that I use in analyzing, but the answer that I will give you now is that be familiar with bigger time frame because now okay, good. Let me use what would I do now? Let me do a top-down analysis on this GBP USD for you to understand this external market structure because basically I use it for analyzing bigger time frame, then you go lower time frame, look for entries and everything. Now, what do I do? I have to in the chart so that now why did I open 10 months time frame? 3 months time frame is really showing me everything. Like now you can calculate that this analysis was already before this calculate the liquidity and everything. Now let me tell you something. Now third analysis is basically using like your strategy to lower time frame. And what we have here, and here now we have like a structure. And let me tell you how market moves. Normally, market go down, break the low, and move up again. We have calculated that when market start going up, this is like a liquidity, create
Mr.
liquidity, and
Lingard,
then after creating liquidity, market take out this liquidity. Picking
Mr. Lingard,
guy, wait, let me explain
sorry.
finish.
In class, something that is converting. I want you to hold on a minute. I want to minimize something so it won't stop the recording is hanging. So I want to minimize something sharp. I don't want
Huh?
anybody to miss out. Sorry, converting. I don't want to close it.
Which what do you call it? Self? Is it a normal system like
For some
what?
to finish converting, then start the class.
Okay, see, you're already in the class, yeah. You opened another tab, it will convert. When it's convert finish, nothing will happen to it.
Okay,
Do you
okay,
understand?
okay, yes.
As as the convert outside, the new tab we open for this bro, who is this person again? The new tab now, the new tab we open where they use this particular link. You open this link now, then is in another side converting. Nothing will happen to it. You get. So let's just continue. Sure, you understand, or do you have another problem?
I want to try and open it on the new tab now. Let me quickly do that.
Oh yeah, now just do it in there. Just we are waiting. We are waiting. Just let's just give it some minutes, please.
Oh, see, just continue. I'm not able to open the new tab. The app is not this thing is not minimizing. Just continue. Don't worry. The thing will be fine, I believe.
No, please, nothing should happen to the record bro, because they will kill me in my DM because this person for record. Now let's continue. Like I said, a normal movement of the market, break of structure, retrace back, collect some liquidity, pick a PR and sell. Now this is basically what happened there. Break of structure, create liquidity, then move back up, pick from the breaker block and sell. Now, like I do tell you guys about structures and everything. Now, this time frame is basically showing me everything that's happening here. And you know that this is a low, this is an external low, and market will likely like to take this low out. Sure, you get. And all this happening inside there. If you go another time frame, you will see structures inside these zones. So this is what I'm telling you guys. In another time frame, it's looking like and in turn you have gotten the main structure. Now your expectation is the market will sell down and take out this zone. Now, anything that market is happening inside there, you sometimes see a change of character. For me, I would advise you to look it less like your target is for market to take out this low. And I will show you an example of what happened today in BTC. Most of you was buying and why market is selling down because you don't understand the structure. Now, this is a low. This is a POI. Market is trying to sell to take out um this low. Now you are selling down. Any change of character you see here, you should be something risky. Taking this type of change of character should be like a short sell, a buy, a short buy. I mean, sorry. Now, what you are looking at here is like normal market structure, um, liquidity, and POI in bigger time frame. Now you have to go another time frame and see what's happening there. Now, what you did there is that you have gotten the clear structure. So you have gotten the clear structure of what you're looking for and where the market is heading to. Now you are looking for entry. Now you have to go another time frame to see what's happening there again. Now you can clearly see the market keeps taking out liquidity, sell, taking out liquidity and sell. And if you watch here, one more time frame, if you watch here, like I do tell you guys, um after taking out a high, a low, market make a retracement. Right? Now, before taking out this overall low, I was already buying this. But why I stopped trading GJ is because G is because of it's not really volatile the way I want. That's why I stopped trading this. But G is very sweet. Now this low, this is a low. Then if you watch after taking out this low, market went straight up, respect another high, respect this in supply zone and sell. Now we have another supply zone here. Now you can clearly see that every demand zone the market, supply zone the market respect, there is liquidity. And I'll explain liquidity in the next class so that you understand this. Now, when taking out this low again, another retracement is happening here. Now, before reaching to that, our supply zone, market gave us a pullback here. Now, this is a shift. This is a liquidity takeout down, respect the demand zone. Now, before market reach to this zone, zone here, you have already gotten that vision. Say this is where the market is going to, or something like that, because in bigger time frame, you already gotten everything you need in bigger time frame. Now, why most of you got stopped out unnecessarily because in lower time frame, like I did, lower time frame is just full of manipulation. Which, if you understand the external structure, you will take it as a normal internal market structure with liquidity, like a confirmation you need to watch out for, or something like that. Sure, you get. I don't really have a specific time frame. I do multi time frames. Now, okay. The explanation I gave you guys, I think it didn't really show where here. Now, if you watch here, this is the high and this is the low. This is the high and this is the low. And if you watch, we have these breaks. You have these breaks and all that. Now, in lower time frame, what is it showing you? There are many structures in lower time frame that can actually just manipulate you to start selling or something like that. Now, if you watch, if you go on my backup page, if you go on my backup page, this trade here, I posted it in from the beginning because it's been long. I posted it when I was giving free signals and everything. So some of you guys know me from the beginning. Now, I think this should be the answer to your question doing a multi-time frame and getting the perfect structures and everything. Because when you understand this external line and external low, you understand where the market is heading to, not just by looking at one time frame, going multi-time frames. You saw how I analyze this pair now. Share again. So now, what am I looking at for this? Now, this is an overall low that well, this is an overall low that market took out. So what I'm expecting is that market can actually just buy this sell now. I told my people when this started happening, I told them to take that CP to this low because why do I tell them such? This is because remember what I said after taking out overall low, we expect a reversal like normal. If you watch here, if you watch what's happening here, low takeouts, then reversal. Can see the reversal. Now here now, low takeout. We are expecting a reversal into the zone like this. So basically, this is just like liquidity takeout, and it's giving us that you can see the low here when this low started. So I'm just like taking out my TP to this low, almost something like that, because market can actually just choose to go down something like this and start buying because this low, the overall low is being taken out. So this is just like what I'm trying to tell you guys about vision of where the market is going to once you understand these structures and everything. Now, once you see something like this, you have to go in lower time frame again now to start looking for entries and all that with that same strategy. I think this should be a question. This is the answer to your question. I don't know if it's confusing, but Miracle, do you understand? Or you have another question?
It's just that from the higher time frame, which is 3 months, it's selling, and then on daily time frame, it's buying.
That's basically what I'm telling you now. In bigger time frame now, is selling. Now you should be selling, looking for liquidity takeout, structure, liquidity takeout, then sell, not buying, because market is pushing a low to take out. Now let me show you something like this now. Um, let me use this. Let me use this one as example. This is the liquidity. This is the liquidity, and we have this PUI here. Then if you watch, we were actually buying from this zone, from here, trying to reach this target here. Now, market started selling. Now, if you understand, many people will still start buying, and many people will buy from these zones here. These okay, let me for instance, let me check if I can use BTC as example. Now, like I tell you guys about if markets push a high, break an overall high, there will be a reversal. Now, this stuff now, you can see that the high is already marked out because I've done this analysis a long time. Now, if you watch here, if you watch here, I started selling because I noticed that yeah, if you watch the buy that I took was just like a short buys and everything. Now, after the high, can I see after the high, this reversal started. I don't know if you're understanding me. Now, your question is, I think your question is in the higher time frame is selling and the lower time frame is buying. Now, this is the answer to your question. Let me use this as example. Let me check if I can use this as example. Let me check if I can use this as example. Now you can clearly see that, yeah. Yeah, now after this low has been taken out, now in higher time frame, normal market they go down, market is going down. So this reversal is basically to grab liquidity before selling. and you can still take advantage of this reversal. And how will you take the advantage of this reversal? How you will take the advantage is that number one, let me show you. For instance, we have a structure. Before the structure, we have liquidity. And this is like a bigger time frame now. Now, your expectation is that number one, market will go up to reach this target, to reach this zone. Now, you don't have to wait for that market to go up because you are using a bigger time frame. Now, if it's a lower time frame, you have to wait. This is a bigger time frame, pulling up, going up to take liquidity. And like I said, I take some buys from here also. Now, you have to follow it up, looking for also structure, liquidity takeout, and buy. Now, you are buying to reach that your target. Now, this is where that external structure and internal structure will help you, because that external structure will help you when you understand that after a low, market will give us a reversal, take out the liquidity and reach our POI and sell, because you have gotten everything higher time frame. You have gotten that mindset the market is going up to reach. Then when market reach your zone, you change direction to start selling. I don't know if you're understanding me.
Yes.
So that's it. That's it. If you have any question, any other question, ask. No, another person, please just remove your hand. Another person, raise your hand. Let me ask. If you don't have any question, maybe I don't think anybody else have a question. Okay, if they hard for you to raise your hand, just on your mic and talk.
I do.
Alpha channel. I do.
Yeah, I did. My bro, see, 3 to 5 minutes trade. I've been watching the videos though, but I would like you to make more examples with those 3 to 5 minutes trade. You catch them a lot, and I'm really interested.
No. Okay. This 5 minute trades and 15 minute trade you're talking about. Okay. I explained something like market structure now. For you to understand that part now, we need to combine liquidity together. Sure you get, because this thing I'm teaching today is about market structure, not how you will trade. Like this not market structure is just for you to understand the movement of the market and where the market is heading to. Now, this is just like a diagram of what I'm telling you. Okay, let me show you. Liquidity, basically the main important thing in this. Not really the main, because you can, this one is useful and that one is useful. Liquidity is just like something you need to avoid, get stopped out or something like that. Now, liquidity is basically everywhere in the market. I don't want to put liquidity into this topic today. Sorry, but let me show you. Let me show you. Let me check if I can show you liquidity. Now, the trades I took today. Okay. Okay, now this is GJ. This is GJ, sorry, yeah. And this is 5 minute trade you're asking about, right? Now, this is structure, break of structure, and a pullback, which is the liquidity now, and the other block. Basically, I didn't use the other block. I used the breaker block, because also the other block is there also, but breaker block is the main concept that I marked out from there. Now, let me show you something. Before marking out this zone, I have to go. A bigger time frame showed me what I want before I started buying. A bigger time frame showed me what I want before I started buying. That's what you guys need to understand about structures and everything. Now, this is the structure, this is the liquidity in bigger time frame. Should you understand? In bigger time frame. So I've gotten everything I want in bigger time frame. Now I have to go a lower time frame to get this entry. Because when you get, for instance, you don't understand the structure, and you see entry, something like liquidity also, and you decide to enter it, something like this, sell, you will get stopped out, because market is uptrend or market haven't reached a POI and bigger time frame you want to target to. I don't know if you understand.
Yeah.
Now this is bigger time frame showing me what I want and everything, liquidity and all that. Now I have to go on a lower time frame. You can see my TP was just targeting this high also, which is the next liquidity also. Now in lower time frame, market is changing character and everything. So I had to follow it up. Now my main POI was actually here, but I didn't reach my zone. I had to look for another entry also and buy. And you can see that I clearly mark out my liquidity, which I will explain more in the next class about liquidity and how I do mark out my liquidity and everything. Now, this is just like a liquidity takeout also. I'm not a buy can actually happen here soon because this is liquidity takeout, then start buying also. And I think I answered the question, but you understand more with liquidity. You understand more with liquidity. And basically, here, let me show you something. This buy now, this is my POI, the line that I marked out, the liquidity. First one, the liquidity taker, and the second one. Then I had to go 5 minutes time frame, like you asked. Market reached your POI. You are expecting like a change of character. Then if you watch market created liquidity, and I will explain next class liquidity. And if you watch closely, the reversal after creating liquidity, the market made reversal to the other block and start buying. Sure, again. Let me check if I have this. I think I have this set up. This set up. Now you can see it here. You can see the setup here. You can have this one. Yes, this is the setup here. So you get this is the setup. This one is the setup, and you can see that here I was okay. I was in a live this thing analysis. This is like a live analysis with someone, like a private stuff like that. So and yeah, I got this set up from there when I was teaching. Not that I want to do it, I don't do it. Was because I was teaching and I saw the setups and I had to just show it out. Shake it. No response.
Yeah, I'm here. I'm here. I'm here with you. I'm watching what you're doing.
Sure you understand.
Yes, my bro. Yes.
Yes, we are.
Yes. I saw the
So
change
today,
when the price came to the POI. I saw the inducements.
um,
Yes, I saw the movements from when it came to the lower time frame POI. So I
mm,
don't know what you did there.
okay, good, thank you. Now, for those of you asking, aside from market structure, there is anything as well. Like before we start this class, I listed the things we are going to talk about. So today is all about market structure, and I think everyone understand what I explained today. The next class will be liquidity, and we are going to combine liquidity with structure and how to use it together with the POIs. Do you have any other question? Class ends now. Do you have any other question? O1R, you raise your hand.
Yes. I wanted to ask, how do you catch 5 to 10 pips stop loss trade?
That's not to the topic. I'll explain that later. Another person,
Oh,
please.
okay.
Chairmanship. Chairmanship, you raise your hand.
Hello, good evening, sir.
Good evening, Chan.
Please, can you explain more on that external and internal liquidity, please? Structure, sorry.
What don't you need to ask a question about it? Not that I should explain because I've already explained. So you need to ask what exactly you don't understand there. Like some people ask their question, this miracle asked the question and I answered. So I can't just go back and start explaining everything back. What is that thing you don't understand?
Okay, the external range structure is the bigger time frame movement. Then the lower time frame structure delivers price to the higher time frame, right? It's just a bit
Yes.
confusing.
When a high is being taken out, a bigger time frame high, like normal, like what happened in BTC today. And not today, I mean what happened in BTC. If you check when a high is being taken out, a normal big high is being taken out, you expect a reversal. You expect a reversal. Then that reversal is just like taking out liquidity also before start buying. So now the internal structures now is where you are taking your entries and everything. Now the external structure is like giving you the vision of where the market is going to and the expectation and everything. Now you have to go in a lower time frame to take that advantage because you can't just take the trade from this high time frame because of the stop loss and the capital. Shake it. Now in lower time frame, giving you the internal structures and all that, we give you a perfect entry and all that. I don't know if you understand.
Yes. So
So
once price out a high, let's say daily high now, should be looking
mhm.
for sell in the lower time frame.
I think you should be looking for a reversal.
Versa,
Reversal
okay,
and
okay.
that reversal, if you want to take it, you should be very, very careful because sometimes market will just do something like this. After taking out a high, be very careful. After taking out a high, right, after taking out a high like this now I can actually do something like a reversal like this. I'm still buy before selling. So this is what you guys should be careful about. Now, what I do tell my people about this is respect the trends of the market. Respect the trends of the market. Now, before I started buying, I see something like a shift, then market respecting the demand zone or liquidity takeout from this zone. So the class we end next time we'll have another conversation. Now, from this zone and the liquidity here, shake it, the market started selling. Then I had to take the advantage from this zone, then sell down. Let us stop for today. Next time we'll talk more. I hope you guys understand. Good night.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.